All right, so here I had a 2021 Jeep Wrangler with the 2.0 liter engine, and I was doing the diff flush on the front and the rear. And here's the information for the viscosity and the amount that it takes. So if you look at this, you need to know what diff you have in the front and what diff you have in the back. So for me, when I took it to the dealer, this is usually what they're looking at, like the VIN attributes. So if you see here where I have underlined, my front axle is a 186, and then the rear one is a 220. Now, down here it says the front one is a conventional axle, and then the rear is an anti-spin, which I'm guessing that's the LSD, limited slip differential. And if you have that differential, you're gonna need an additive. So if you just give them your VIN, they can look this up for you and give you that information and give you the correct oil and stuff. So like I said, my front one was a 186, so that takes 75 W85, and it takes 1/4 of that. And then the rear was a 220 with the limited slip, which is also 75/85, but that takes 1.5 quarts of that. So this is the oil that they gave me. They gave me about 3 quarts of this. This is the part number, right here where it says at the bottom it says part number, that long number. And then this is the oil additive for the rear diff, and then the part number for this is that long number at the bottom, or they call it MS10111. As far as the torque for the drain plugs and the fill plugs, they're all 25 foot-pounds, front diff and rear diff. Now this is the front diff. It's a 3/8 head. You could just use your 3/8 ratchet, and then the drain is at the bottom of the diff. And then it actually even had a sticker that says M186, so that was a kind of cool way to verify. The rear diff also, this is the drain, 3/8, and then the drain is on the driver's side. It's not at the bottom. So, and then to fill it, I used like one of these little hand pumps that I got off of Amazon, which was like $8. All right, so when you do this, I would recommend you leave the car overnight, let it sit, and then let it drain for maybe like an hour, so you can get as much of it out as possible. Now, when I did this, the front diff, when I took off the fill plug, there was a little bit of oil dribbling out. So there's that. But then for the rear one, when I did it, there was no oil dribbling out. It was actually a little bit on the lower side, I believe. I don't know if it's supposed to dribble out when you fill them up like a normal diff. But like I said, that's why I said maybe let the car sit overnight and then drain as much as possible. Because when I was reading the instructions, it didn't say anything about fill it until it dribbles. It says fill it to the specified amount, and then that's it. So that's what I did. And then for the rear diff, because it does have the additive, I didn't fill it with 1.5 plus the additive. I added the additive to the oil, and then I filled it together to 1.5. So another thing I will mention is that the drain plug and the fill plugs do have like some Teflon on them. It looks like there is new ones that you can buy with the Teflon already added. What I did is I just cleaned them up and added some of this thread sealant. I didn't use the tape. I wanted to use a sealant, which is just Teflon. So I will mention that so be aware of that, because when you take it off, it will look like it's coming off. So you want to reseal that so you don't have any drains. So yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know and I can try to help you out.